Is there a chapter of life past 80 that no one truly prepared you for? Beyond the birthdays, there are deeper, often unspoken shifts, moments of wisdom, yes, but also unexpected loneliness or new limitations. If you've ever felt caught off guard by these changes, wondering why no one shared the full story, you're in the right place. We're about to explore 5 profound realities of life in your 80s and beyond. Not to alarm you, but to bring them into the light with understanding and compassion. Because knowing what to expect empowers you to navigate this precious time with strength, dignity, and even joy. Let's discover how. One of the first things many notice is how our circle of companionship quietly changes. Friends may move, pass on, or life simply carries people in different directions. The phone might ring less, the invitations slow down. This isn't a reflection of lost love, but it can leave a profound quiet. Perhaps you find yourself missing regular shared moments, like a weekly card game or coffee with friends, that easy laughter and sense of belonging. This highlights our deep human need for connection. So what can you do, especially if getting out is harder? Consider creating a small connection hub right in your own home. A simple weekly coffee or chat with a neighbor can make a world of difference. Or embrace the telephone. Your call, reaching out to an old friend or family member, can brighten their day just as much as hearing their voice brightens yours. If you're curious about online groups or video calls to see grandchildren or connect with others who share your interests, don't hesitate to ask a younger relative or even your local library for a little help getting started. Many libraries offer free tech support for seniors. And remember, many senior centers and community organizations offer friendly visitor or phone call programs designed to bring connection right to you, helping to ease that social isolation some experience as mobility decreases. Don't let loneliness settle in. Take one small, intentional step this week. What's one way you stay connected, or perhaps plan to? Share your ideas in the comments below. Your experience might just help someone else. Next, let's talk about our body's new rhythm and language. In our 80s, our bodies have carried us a long way, and they communicate their needs more directly. Aches might linger longer than they used to, and energy can be less predictable. A key understanding now is that recovery from even minor illnesses or setbacks can take more time, and we may not always bounce back to exactly how we were before. Perhaps you've experienced this. After an illness or a setback, you find your stamina isn't quite what it was. You might keep waiting to bounce back to your old self, only to find your body has a different idea. This can be frustrating, but it's often a signal that you need a new approach, not a return to the old one. This is a vital realization. It's less about bouncing back and more about adapting forward. So how do we honor this new phase? It starts by listening to your body with kindness and patience. Pace yourself. If a task feels overwhelming, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Gentle, consistent movement, even if it's chair exercises or short walks indoors, is so valuable, as is allowing yourself proper rest when you need it. Be an active partner with your doctor. Discuss any new symptoms openly, ask questions about medications, and feel empowered in your healthcare decisions. And think about making your home a supportive ally. Good lighting, clear pathways, and simple aids like grab bars in the bathroom aren't about giving in. They're smart tools for continued safety and independence. Focus on what you can do and celebrate that. How have you learned to listen and adapt to your body's new rhythm? Now, let's consider the courage it takes to lean on others. No matter how fiercely independent you've always been, and many of you have spent a lifetime being the strong one for others, a time often comes when we find we need a bit more help. It might be with reaching something on a high shelf, managing heavy groceries, or feeling less confident with certain tasks. This can be an emotional hurdle. It's natural to fear being a burden. Perhaps you've struggled with yard work or a home repair, hesitant to ask for help, priding yourself on self-sufficiency. But sometimes, when support is gently offered or finally accepted, there can be a profound sense of relief in not having to carry everything alone. Accepting help isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of profound wisdom and self-care. So, what's a good approach? It can start by simply acknowledging, without judgment, those areas where a little assistance would genuinely make life easier or safer. Then, try communicating those needs clearly and graciously to family or friends. Often, people who care about you want to assist, but simply don't know how or what you need. And don't forget to explore community resources. Many areas have volunteer programs or senior services that can help with transportation, meals, or light chores. Remember, using assistive devices like a walker, a grabber tool, or a shower seat isn't about losing independence. It's about empowering yourself to continue living safely and comfortably in your own space. True independence in these years is often about wisely orchestrating the support you need. Sometimes, the bravest words we can say are simply, "Yes, I could use a hand with that." Have you ever felt overlooked? As if the world in its rush moves too fast to truly see you? Perhaps a store clerk addresses your companion instead of you, or a doctor talks about you instead of to you. It's rarely ill-intentioned, but it can sting deeply. After a full and rich life of experiences, contributions, and insights, you deserve to be seen and heard. Maybe you've been in a situation where you had valuable historical insight or a relevant opinion, but found it hard to get a word in, as if your age made your thoughts outdated. Someone once said something incredibly powerful that we should all take to heart. You are not furniture. You are not background. And they were absolutely right. So how do you ensure your voice isn't lost and your presence is valued? Don't be afraid to politely assert yourself. A simple, calm, "I can answer that," or "Please speak directly to me," can effectively redirect focus. Continue to share your opinions, your wisdom, your stories with family, friends, and in your community. Your unique perspective, honed by decades of life, is invaluable. Stay engaged in ways that feel right and meaningful for you. Perhaps it's voting, volunteering from home, joining a discussion group, or simply sharing your thoughts in conversations. You don't need to shout to be heard, but you do need to refuse to be made invisible. Your presence itself is powerful. How do you make sure you're seen and heard in your daily life? Finally, let's explore the beautiful journey of finding fresh purpose and meaning in this new season. With more quiet time in our 80s, there's often more space for reflection. This can be a blessing, allowing for contemplation and peace. However, if former roles and responsibilities have faded, it can also lead to a sense of "what now?" or even stir old regrets. Perhaps you've felt a sense of drift after a long career ended or other life roles shifted, wondering how to feel truly needed again. But purpose doesn't retire, it simply transforms. Sometimes, a simple request for help, like sharing a skill with a grandchild or offering your experience, can reignite that spark you thought was lost. What does purpose look like now? It might be found in presence rather than just productivity. Perhaps it's mentoring someone informally, sharing your life stories with younger generations, offering a patient listening ear to a friend in need, or tending a small garden, or even a houseplant. Engage your mind. Read, learn something new, perhaps exploring new technology if you're curious. Do puzzles, or write down your memories. And cultivate gratitude, consciously focusing on life's blessings, big and small, can shift your perspective profoundly from any lingering regret to a deep appreciation for the journey. Each day, you might ask yourself, how can I bring a little light into the world or into my own life today? That simple question, that small act of kindness, connection, or self-care, is a beautiful and vital purpose. It's never too late to find it or redefine it. Reaching your 80s and beyond is a remarkable testament to your strength, your adaptability, and the rich tapestry of experiences you've woven. Facing these realities we've discussed today isn't about dwelling on the negative. It's about honest acknowledgement, which is the very bedrock of true strength and resilience. Which of these 5 experiences resonated most with you today? Was it the changing social connections, your body's new signals and rhythms, the shift in needing and accepting help, the feeling of being overlooked, or the ongoing quest for renewed purpose? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Your insights are so valuable, not just to us, but to everyone in this community, and a powerful reminder that you are not alone in these feelings or experiences. Remember, even now, especially now, you have choices. You can choose to seek connection, to honor your body with gentle care, to bravely ask for and accept help when needed, to make your voice heard with grace, and to find fresh meaning in each day. This chapter of your life isn't just an ending. It's the part of the story where your wisdom shines brightest, where small kindnesses have immense impact, and where your presence, your patience, your perspective, these become your power. Thank you for sharing this time. If this conversation was helpful, please give it a like, subscribe for more content like this, and perhaps share it with someone else who might benefit. Your support helps us continue these important conversations. We look forward to seeing you next time.